Good morrow, gamers. It is Sunday. And we haven't done our dailies, or weeklies, I should say. Well, except for Nightwave. But Nightwave's going to be lowest in our priorities. We want to get our Red Archon, of course. Then we're going to be doing 99s. It's not quite warm enough for me to kick on the AC. Can tolerate up to like 74 at most. 75 is when I start rendering into a puddle, like the butter I consume in the morning. Is that a gas?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Our lowest priority is, of course, getting Caliban Prime and his Snipper. That's a we have plenty of time sort of thing. Ba, 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 10, 9, okay. But yeah, we just have recovery missions for Nightwave. We're not really in any hurry or anything. Halfway. Oh, great, we got an Aussie! Smelly is down. Oh no.
You're not like someone who's never been shown. Now are you?
Gotta do my monthly gaming journal today. And for those who are watching this on YouTube, the channel is also Mieskovich. Like, the channel name is called also Mieskovich. That's where I at least used to put DVD highlights. I also do just like random small things. It's also the channel I am most active on socially on YouTube. I rarely log into my quotation marks main account. It's a bit weird, and not in the Rachel Zegler way. For a brief history as to why that is the case. Pretty much after my surgeries over 10 years ago, I just happened to be logged into my animation channel account, because that's what my second channel used to be, was for animations. And I was just watching YouTube on that while recovering. And so people started knowing me by that channel's name. Image Flexion Cartoons. But after a while being known as IFC, I changed it to Mieskovich 2, I believe. 2 not as in the number, but as in 2 O's, 2. Anyway. Pretty much I just stuck with that, and I couldn't be arsed to try to refollow everything I was into watching on IFC. And then I renamed it to Also Mieskovich because I felt like that was a little more appropriate. It's like, they're both my channels. This is Mieskovich and this is Also Mieskovich. But now, the original Mieskovich channel is a glorified stream archive. And the Also Mieskovich channel is clips, highlights, miscellaneous videos, and of course my monthly gaming diary, log, or whatever I'm calling it. I don't remember what I named it. essentially my journal where I recap everything I've played over the course of the month, thoughts on games I've played. Sometimes I mutter about games I'm thinking of playing.
There you go. Fine, Alcon. Coordinates and all.
Thank you, Chipper.
Ready as a mucking dinner.
See you at the pub.
The scans are complete, Tenno. Prepare for an assault on the Archon.
Cruel sister, Harpy, Torgen, why did you persecute me?
Cause you're just so dang cute. Good morning, Boodle. What is that? No thoughts. Yeah, the FFC is still broken for some reason. So text is still like 1/3 the size of what I like it to be for my old man eyes. On the plus side, I should be getting new glasses in a few weeks. Good morning, Boodle. I hope your Sunday is a fun day.
Plazul's assassin, used to silence those who speak out against an armor, much as Plazul himself tries to stifle the voice of Era within his mind.
Snapping chilly day. It's a pretty decent day out here too. A touch warm, but not oppressively warm.
Amar, he will close the distance shockingly fast when he creates duplicates. Look for the one that is armed.
Man.
This gate only opens to non-armored criminals. Tear the veils from deacons and use those.
I'll let them handle it. So yeah, I've been playing Path of Exile since it was on for free weekend on Steam. Might be free weekend on PS5 as well. It's also crossplay if you're interested. But yeah, I gave it a spin. It was pretty fun. And so I bought it. Howdy, Water Hunt.
Era never
You moving? A lot of people seem to be moving these days.
used. First by our father, then by nuns. And now
Well, I'm happy to have you lurking. I hope your cleaning and boxing goes well. Hello? Alright. There we go. Alright, red shirt acquired.
father fought himself a hunter. Now he is a mere trophy. Good job.
So, Path of Exile. It's like, I've only played Diablo 1 and 2. Not extensively, but it's pretty much that. In a gameplay sense and inventory management. Ooh, I got a good one too, Tailforged. But its leveling system is like Final Fantasy X's, where each character class starts at a point on this big sphere grid. And they make their way around.
Got it, nurse. Scrubber. Keep them clean. Too much spore buildup and you got cold white on your hands.
Um,
Hey, you think I'm playing? Shoot that buildup off now.
I have no interest in that. There we go. I'm also needing a chip thing to put in the computer to start my next Technosite.
This code injection is like activated charcoal to the tech lab. Makes them puke these hell scrubbers right back up.
Anyway, 104 GB, thought that would fit. The game is planned to be free to play upon full release. The paid thing, Free Weekend Aside, is just for early access. And also it gives you an equivalent amount of money in the premium currency. Which is like every one coin of the premium currency is equivalent to like 10 cents. So 30 bucks is 300 coins. Which I naturally use to get a squid pet in the game. And I'll probably have that be my next obsession with games for a little while. Especially since I've been in the mood for, like, looter sort of games recently. I've been playing a lot of Borderlands this month. I finished Borderlands 1 and I'm like, four-fifths through the story of Borderlands 2, the main campaign at least. Of course, it has like a million DLCs that I'm still going through, but I'm rather playing Path of Exile right now. I'll continue my Borderlands 2 escapades another day, more likely than not. Borderlands 1 and 2 are the ones I keep coming back to. I utterly detest 3. And I like pre-sequel, but not as much as, like, 1 and 2. I love the laser weapons, and I'm sad that they kind of disappeared. I say kind of because the Malawan guns in BO3 kind of act like laser guns, depending on the gun. And the way I feel about that game is I probably won't play it again until I can get a mod installed that just outright skips dialogue, because that dialogue not only takes 5 million years to get through, but is really unenjoyable.
Those house brothers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff in it. Like this. See? My ass is out here on the line too. Let's hit this mission's minimum threshold. Down here to the minimum.
Mission's over. On to the next. Anyway. So far I've played with the Huntress and the Witch in Path of Exile. 2 specifically. The Huntress, she is interesting. She has like a mix of range and melee. That you can swap between, and the weapon of choice with her are spears, which has a melee poke and a ranged throw. What? What do you mean that didn't count? What in the world? Oh, Warframe. Anyways. And I've been going in a direction of like thunder attacks, where I got lightning spears that I can throw out. Where did that one take?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Tell the Grifter they are now being hunted by online only. It's not them, it's the tech rod. It stole their shape. Oh, sweet Lord, this is horrible. Emoticon, emoticon, emoticon.
Emoticon, emoticon, emoticon. Anyway, come on, brain work. Yeah. My attacks of choice have been lightning spear, which you throw a spear of lightning, like Solaire, except blue. I also have a thing where I throw a javelin into the ground and it causes a sort of AoE of lightning sparks that fire off of it, which is nice for causing extra damage to crowds. Oh yeah, I should mention the lightning spear also does do a chain lightning effect, which is also pretty cool. I've also leveled it up and got it augmented with some extra passives to them, to where my lightning rod javelins, I throw out 3 at a time instead of just a 1, and they create a temporary little lightning ball minions on hit. So my lightning rod, it started off like kind of stinky. I was like, maybe I should get rid of this thing. But then it's been quickly becoming really good, to where it's more important than my lightning spear almost. Although my lightning spear is still my main method of attacking. Though I do get in close for pokes, because my melee attacks also are imbued with bleed. So tagging an enemy with bleed, and also flipping out with my disengage ability to do more damage and bleed and get distance, and just go in a cycle like that. Try to kite enemies. That sort of thing. And the witch. That's a nice drill bit. Anyways. I've already put 3 into that. Yeah, I'll be able to max this thing out today. Good. Killed 10 Eximus. That should be easy. Sure, give me a random ribbon. Alright, what you got for me? Nothing I care about. Got it. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Patrol. Alright. Let's go!
Another hell scrubber getting puked up. Although it's only puking that comes out of the tech rod's mouth.
The witch. She's kind of like a necromancer in a way. At least the way she seems to start with. I've heard she also gets like a demon form you can be. But right now she is my boner. Or bone tossed, as she is named. Because there's already someone named Bone Toss and somebody named Bone Tosser, and it's the kind of game where your characters have to be uniquely named, for better or worse. Really? Only the one?
Turns out it's not just hell scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff in it. What's this? See? My ass is out here on the line too.
Well, I'm staying until I get the Eximus service I need. That is the general goal.
Scrubber's getting choked out. Fix it.
Can't check mid-match. I'd appreciate you leaving me alone, Mr. Person. And yes, I need to open these. There are hardly any lockers in 99 missions. There's an Eximus. Die, monster. ignoring me. Where'd the other one go? You! How am I not at 10x of my kills?
That scrubber build up. Stat. Great. You lost a scrubber, but that's the least of your problems.
Canine crunchies. Growing up, did you want to eat the canine crunchies, or were you normal? Anyways, gimme. I want that dash in arcane. Okay, I've got to have done 10 Eximus kills by this point. I'm not terribly far into the Witch playthrough yet, so there's still a lot to go. But I've gotten this little staff that passively gives me a couple of skeleton warriors to fight for me. I've got this wand that shoots chaos-flavored energy bolts, which is cool and all, but I also have in my storage a wand that summons burning and dead or something like that I got on my Huntress that I want to try out with my Leech, but I don't get to try that out until I'm like level 21, I think? Alright, what's the next thing? Break a bunch of stuff, I'll take it. Arcane Camisado and Crepuscular. 74 degrees in here. Hitting maximum heat tolerance.
Charts, full grown, full blown. School drop actors can't do nothing about it. It's all on us. You wanna play Terminator 5? Shit, get in there.
Yoink. Countessa.
Scout your supply cache in the area. You get near, it will start.
I'm so convinced that Countessa is a reference to... I can't remember what the name of it is, but some vampire waifu comic from the 90s.
Yo! Supply cache close. A 12 on charge or two will melt that.
I used to know... Nine more lockers to unlock.
Yo, tech clock signals down to 50%. Take him to zero.
Where's the box? Here it is.
Proper pissed off. Hitters coming out of every nook and crook. I say,
The one I unlocked just before I went to bed last night was Skeleton Bombardier, which I assume is a kamikaze skeleton. Sounds pretty nifty. I also have some skeleton archers that
over and out, fam. Jobs are good.
nifty. You can command them periodically to shoot out poison grenades. So, there's that. And it stacks with my other dot, which is... one that does constant chaos damage, which is just a element type. And if the enemy with that status element is killed before the status element runs out, then nearby enemies are afflicted with it. So you can use it to whittle down crowds. Not quite. No.
Kickums.
Is mine finally? Yes. Unfortunately, your mother. Coca-Cola!
These things were better than pond scum. Unclean and unholy. Stormfall, purge them from my sin.
You know, if everybody keeps smashing everything, it makes it real hard for me to smash things. And it is kind of getting on my nerves. Because I just want to get this done. Fast travel back room. Actually, you know what? I need to dump in my daily junk food quota. Here, have some Coca-Colas.
Super. Now you know where I am.
Oops, no. Fudge. Not what I meant. Not what I meant. I need to swap out my mods. Not what I meant. Abort mission. Mission failed. We'll get them next time. Alright. Repair. We got Interface. We got Content Cut. We got Dust. Yeah, looks good. Alright, now let's go. Oh, the Rosary. No. Did that not play? Hang on. No. It did. Oh, okay. I somehow did not notice it. I've been half-awakedly muttering about Path of Exile 2 because I was playing it this weekend, since it's free a weekend, and decided to nab it for this month's fun money, as I enjoy it. You have Poe too. Okie dokie. You want to start fresh characters? Because so far I've only played with 2 characters, and I'm down for trying out someone new. Garrett Chapter 2. Show me the money! Here it is. Now to find my way in there. Morgan. Williams. Coca-Cola. No, that's a Boiker. Cheeseburger. Time to whip out another meme. I can hash cheeseburger. That one's for the 2010s kids. It was all the rage back in like 2008 to 2014. Back when memes didn't die in a week or a day. And let's never forget the Lolcat Bible. It's the entire Bible translated into a Lolcat speak and memes. For instance, God is called Ceiling Cat. The internet really was a marvelous place.
Nostalgia is distracted. I'm taking the opportunity to make some new acquisitions. Like this. Don't worry, I'll share.
And now that it's under corporate reign, things are, of course, not as flourishing as they once were. But ain't that how it goes? The people forever at odds with those who seek control.
Do something about that struggle before it does something about you. I warned you. I totally warned you.
Alright, kill 500 enemies. Suppose I'll take that. What's our next prize? Topaz shard. Plotting fruit.
We'll have the Legacyte's trial soon. Ensure her safety. Pharaoh glands. Reeking, saturated with hormones, and a sure sign a Legacyte is nearby. Kalimos wants a sniff.
Of course she does. Look at her crusty sock here. Sniff, sniff. They chose a good spot to miss around in, because they can't get up here that easy. Alright, showtime.
Almost found the Legacyte. Harvest it.
Nostalgic Bun Bunny. This is not one of my guys. So.
Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still. With every Legacyte we cut down, a new one instantly emerges. How deep does this go?
It's Miku's birthday! Grab the perfect gift for yourself. That's a lot of Mikus. go, me, go. Mamma mia. Let's show the background. Alright. I think after this mission I'm going to kick on the AC because it's getting uncomfortable.
Hey, be on the lookout for sporic charges. Every little bit counts. These scrubbers are prone to spore growth. Shoot it off and it could become fatal. For the scrubber and you. Think it into.
Alright.
This code injection is like activated charcoal to the tech lock. Makes them puke these hell scrubbers right back up.
Coca-Cola. Okay. Man!
Why you take yourself seriously acting like that?
line too? You hit this mission's minimum threshold, but you didn't come down here to do the minimum, did you? Ain't that like a shot of adrenaline?
To stay to 10 minutes, I don't see why not. We're here for the kills more than for the coda. Who's up anyway? We'll take 2 extra lockers. Gonna be much closer to that Nightwave. Oh, and here it is. Topping it off. I just need to focus on Krill's. I don't know why the kid wants to stay for 10 minutes. It's still just a rotation. Because the way survival works is A-A-B-C. So minutes thresholds 5 and 10 are A rotation, minute 15 is B, and minute 20 is C, and then it starts over again at 25, being A, B, C. And that's generally how every rotation goes, except for disruption. I don't know why, but disruption is odd. There are like 4 things you guard in disruption. You like put keys into these little stands, and then a suicide enemy appears.
Could be worse.
Of which the suicide enemy will try to blow it up. You kill the guy, or at least prevent him from getting to the thing within a few minutes, which I feel is more like a failsafe in case the guy gets bugged out of the map or something, rather than an actual alternative win condition. But pretty much the amount of those stands you save per round determines what your prize is. And also what round you're on determines what prize you get as well. So if you save in the first round, 1 to 2 stands will get you an A rotation prize. 3 and 4 will get you a B rotation prize. On round 2, 1 will get you a will get you a rotation. Then 2 and 3 will get you B, and 4 will get you C, if I remember right. And then after that, it's just BBCC. And it's the only one that doesn't cycle through. Alright, I need to put the AC on. I am not driving with the heat. BRB. And back. Oh, feeling nicer in here already. I'm just gonna keep the music playing. I'm just remembering the one meme. No, I will not say what it is. Suffer in silence. There we go. Good song? Yes, it is. bunch of tick rot.
Build bricks with my heat matter. My production skill as a they tell me is the full amount of time you can have my wide track.
my item? Please? Thank you. Pingeth. not getting opened. Well, we need to kill an F-ton of tech rats, so let's tech rat survival. are all the enemies? I aim to get that forma before the end of this scrim. $400 more kills. How am I now? Man, this is slow going. Why are there no enemies spawning? glad that the Sonic games are starting to take themselves seriously again. Help that Pontac and Graf are kind of really bad at their job. Penny cover? Snap Cube. Welcome on in, Cotton. How art thou today? I am a bit of a sleepy brain, but pretty fine aside. On the tail end of the stream, trying to farm up these kills as fast as I can, and am struggling because for some reason the game keeps starving me of monsties to devour. Choice is very good. It is very appropriate for this area. I just have my playlist on. And 30 more kills to go. This condition is living. Being rickrolled in 2025. Naturally! Memes never die. They just lie in wait until they can grab you by the ankles once more. Speaking of memes, it just reminds me of how back in the mid-2010s, when businesses were starting to try to get involved with internet memes to appeal to the younger audience. Just a very how do you do fellow kids sort of situation. Yeah, lo-fi world revolving. $150 to go. Let's keep these enemies rolling. Boost vibration. Really did suddenly pick up in enemy numbers, which is good, because I was getting really annoyed at the incredibly low enemy spawn rate. Come on, don't start slowing down now. More Sonic music. To go. We're almost there. To go. 20. And done. We still have one more thingamajig to go. Thankfully, it's not killing a bajillion guys for some unknown reason. It is killing, I think, 250 Skuldra. It's gonna be easy cheesy. Oh, 350. And another arcane. Then we can get that fun. Then chances are we'll be raiding Diva Panda if she's streaming today. And she'll be doing more Warframe if you're into that. Otherwise, I don't know. People don't typically stream on Sundays for some reason. I suppose if you think of streaming like a career more than you do a hobby, then people aren't as inclined to do it if they aren't trying to do it for money. Me making money with my hobby is just a bonus, as mostly I just like to play games with company. Which is why I appreciate all of you being here. So that this old fart can ramble into someone's ear. Even if I have been a bit silent today. Ain't my guys. Again, enemy spawns are being really stinky. Give me more things to vor! More. Yes! That's what this character's power is all about. Vor guys, you digest them, you spit them out, and you get Lorger the more you have. And you're better. 190 more guys to eat. You know what they say about Vor, you're always hungry for more. Hyena tummy timeout. Just put that there. Everybody! It's like the episode of The Twilight Zone, except I'm a monster wanting to devour everything. And or murder. Hi, Captain Butterspawn. Howdy, Jade. How you doing today? Doing? Kind of sleepy brain, but fine enough. I'm just trying to power through some weeklies. Really the last weekly I have left to do. so that I myself can go get lunch and then do all the chores I need to get done today. And then after all that's said and done, I'll be sitting down to play more Path of Exile 2. I knew you'd like that one. There's an absolute void of enemies. Of course, the survivability is getting low. And I have suspect it's because those guys are all the way over there, causing the game director to not know how to spawn things properly. Oh, Cotton. There's something else you'd probably like to go pilfer this. Why are they extracting now and not in like 40 seconds? When they'll get another prize. Yeah, whatever. More guys for me. Hopefully the game director will spawn the correct amount of guys now. I was already spawning a lot more. I took one look at that and it was like, I have a mighty need. Game, please. I just want to exterminate the guys. Oh, well. At least take this as a consolation. What's in it? Let's exterminate Skeletron. NOG. There we go. Now we're in business. This is something I don't really get about this mission. Why is it called Exterminate Skeldra if half of the hecking exterminates are just tech rot anyway? It really only feels like there's only 1.5 Skeldra missions. And I don't really think about the stage defense because 1, defense sucks, and 2, that's really it. Defense sucks. Not mine. Yep. The tech rot is mostly underground, and the Skeletron are mostly above ground. In fact, I don't know if they can even go underground. I've never seen them down there. Yeah, I know there's technically the boss mission as well, that's Scaldra, but like... I'm not doing an entire boss fight just to get a few Scaldra kills. So both stage defense and the boss fight don't have coda nodes, so they don't give me progress towards getting my coda. Only capture the 2 exterminates and the 2 survivals. This. They are tech rot monsters that are impersonating an in-universe boy band. For a very short run of it. It's creative. Yeah. The Holovania stuff, the area I've been doing things this stream, takes place in 1999. Your character time travels back to this era. And there's all sorts of crazy things that are based on that, so... The boy band is called Online. It's like a parody of Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. One form of your character. Yeah. An alternate universe version of yourself that has the ability to reset time. Yeah, there's a sort of system that people tend to just call the Lich system in this game, where a faction has a sort of nemesis of your character that you can get spawned in that tend to have special weapons. And the Technocyte Coda are the newest versions, and they play a little differently compared to the other Liches. X are kinky when you date them? Of course they're kinky. DE have fully embraced the fact that people are very horny for their characters. Yeah, basically you gotta get them to spawn in the mission like I just did, and then you stab them with the correct antivirus. And once their little meter is full, they escape to space. And that's where you finish them off. Or you can force them to join you as your minion. Maybe she can make handcuffs. Goodness. Now that my coda has been sent off, it's time to just focus on Skeldra kills, I guess. Lydia mentions the couch being sturdy. Goodness. All of them are hopelessly horny. With Illinois. I don't date any of them. You are off at your proximate, right? Yeah. After a new streamer? Alright. Let's knock out this final challenge so I can go eat a food. Your ally is pink and gold. Yes. So if you want to see what Lich minion I currently have, it's this guy. He can duplicate himself. His name is Sad Meatball. You don't get to choose the names, they're randomly generated, by the way. And yes, I did recruit him purely because he was called Sad Meatball. Yeah, they added a dating sim with the 99 stuff. You use AOL Instant Messenger. Can you date Sad Meatball? Sadly, I cannot. Yes, they do. So if you, like, die once in a stage, one of your liches will come to be a support character for like 2 or 3 minutes when you revive, which is a nifty little feature. Not that I often die, but if I do happen to, you'll probably see my sassy corpus lady person. And Corpus is another one of the factions in this game. They are corporate people that worship money. Literally. Their holy garments are covered in digital stocks trackers. Cremative summon, double cruise. Wow. I don't want to go underground. I desire to kill these goops. How many more do I have to kill? Stock market crash storyline with them yet? Not yet. Not as far as I know, at least. Just your first ever lich. Don't think I really ever converted any of my liches until the Sisters of Parvos, just because she was incredibly sassy, so of course I had to recruit her. Personality's called a maniac. Sounds like a good personality. I come, me help. Bipolar bird is what? Is there no way to check my progress mid-mission? It's a DVD situation. For some reason they refuse to update the AI UI. kills them. Easy mistake, I'll show you how. He just wants to help. Brothers called me a loser, look at me now. He sounds like a lovable lug. Did I complete this again without noticing? I think I did. Feel like we can't just go back in. But I am getting a little needing to eat. Look at this little screen that says "Don't hurt me." Welcome. And here we go. Cover Pharma. And let's that's it for today. Thank you all for coming out. As always, I appreciate the company. And because Hope Dreams doesn't seem to be alive, going to raid I am Cat 95. He is apparently drawing Tall Dragon Woman, which is pretty great. Alright, peace, love, dope. See ya next time. Probably tomorrow. Bye-bye.